the nature, an untouched paradise. The wind dances between the trees. The rivers cut through the mountains with their infinite serenity. The blue sky reflects a peace that humanity has already forgotten. Time passes without haste, no chaos. The horizon is not suffocated by structures, and the air is not heavy with smoke. Animals follow their natural cycle, away from steel and concrete, and pollution does not dim the brightness of the stars. Then we open our eyes. A concept that has been popularizing on social media. It is a dystopian scenario of overcrowding, fear, social degradation, and coolness, dehumanizing technology. Amidst the concrete and steel of big cities, scenes emerge that look more like the nightmares of a dystopia. In Hong Kong, the Kowloon Peninsula is a maze of tightly packed skyscrapers. In New Delhi, air pollution is a toxic blanket that envelops the city, the invisible curtain that suffocates its inhabitants with every breath. In Los Angeles, the endless traffic jams are a reflection of the immense mobility that, instead of liberating, traps millions in an endless cycle of frustration. In Brazil's favelas, inequality materializes in precarious buildings. Gurgling traffic in India, a house built under a viaduct in Naples, Italy. Pollution is attracting attention in the Manila Metro, Philippines, and this photo was taken over 20 years ago. And finally in Tokyo, despite its image of efficiency and modernity, the urban hell manifests itself in a more silent way. The extreme fatigue of its inhabitants, trapped in a system that demands more than they can give. This has generated overwhelming stress and a lack of personal space, where the individual feels lost in a mass of people who don't seem to care. This is the concept of urban hell, buildings erected like concrete tombs, suffocating any trace of heaven. Streets crowded with hurried bodies, of empty looks, of forgotten dreams. Traffic is a prison without bars where machines swallow hours of life without mercy. Engines roaring, horns honking, smoke gathering in the air. Hundreds of people trapped inside metal boxes moving forward at a slow pace as their lives slip away. The city never sleeps, but never truly lives. Every red light is a reminder that we are stuck. The rhythm is imposed, and whoever doesn't keep up is swallowed up. And pollution is not just the air that becomes toxic. The eyes are also attacked without rest. Signs flash in all directions. Every corner of the city has become a walking billboard. Advertisements, artificial lights, posters, glaring colors, all competing for our attention, drying us out for any trace of beauty. Silence, a legend. Peace is a non-existent privilege. At every corner, new buildings replace the old ones, and the little space that remains is fought over relentlessly. On the big avenues, commerce expands like a plague. Stores, markets, restaurants, shop windows displaying goods that few can afford. And on the other side, misery grows in the shadow of skyscrapers. Men and women sleeping on the cold concrete, covered in cardboard. and neglect. Specters invisible to the rushing crowd are parts of the landscape, an uncomfortable detail that no one wants to see. The contrast between wealth and poverty intensifies with every step, at every corner, and the worst part is that no one is shocked anymore. We have become accustomed to the absurd. The food that was supposed to nourish has become just another reflection of this decadence. Supermarkets crammed with saturated, preservative-laden, and chemical-laden processed foods. Food has lost its essence, transformed into a synthetic product designed to last, not to feed. Hormone-laden meats and genetically modified grains. In the alleys, reality degrades even more. Dependents wandering like zombies, bodies already without a soul, given over to decay and oblivion. Petty crimes happen around, almost unnoticeable in the chaotic landscape, but the tendency is only to get worse. Overcrowding is already a reality. Luxurious skyscrapers next to favelas, and of course an alienating technology, cameras everywhere, screens hypnotizing the masses, artificial intelligence replacing humans, and meanwhile the powerful watch from the top floors of the tallest buildings where the noise of the city is muffled by bulletproof glass and air-conditioned rooms. The chaos does not reach them. For them, the city is just a chessboard where the weakest piece can be discarded without consequences. Every single piece of land in this hell costs absurd amounts, different from the prices of land further away from the city, which tend to be more beautiful and cheaper. Yet this is where everyone chooses to live, in the heart of disorder, in the cradle of chaos, because in the end we become part of it. Urban hell does not imprison us, we become it, molded by concrete, programmed to believe that this is the only way. All that's left is this concrete jungle, where everyone fights to survive. Some win, many fall, but all without exception pay the price.
How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. What have we found? The same old fears. Wish you were here.